I think the magazine fits the codes and conventions of a psychological horror through the use of the red and the main image as well, and the blood used for it. The only thing is that I wish that the pug came out more, and it was eye catching. But overall, the whole image is very eye catching.
I think it's something that I'll be interested in buying in. I find it really pleasing. I feel like the contrasting and the picture itself and the colors, it's really something that just portrays what the magazine is actually about, like the horror part of it. Even though I felt like the path could have been made better.
I think the poster again fits with the codes and conventions by the use of the main image. I think that the typography is good. The only thing is I wish that it had a brighter outline so it would come out clearer. And also I think to make it look more professional, you can put like Critics' Choice or something like 3 stars, 4 stars on the poster to show that it's a already established film. But overall I think it's a good poster. I like the way the camera cuts into different scenes, so it adds kind of anticipation as to what the narrative or the story of the film actually is, which is conventional of a horror film. And the only thing is I wish that blood scene at the end, that it was quicker, and at the end it had like a quick shot of the character to add suspense as well at the end after like credits. That would have made it like more interesting and to draw all viewers' attention as well.
I think it's a good magazine. I feel like the magazine front like really captures your eye, you know, makes me interested to see what's inside. You know, I'm not really a fan of horror myself, but to recommend it to someone who does enjoy horror, I would definitely do.
The poster of the magazine is really good because I can really tell the genre that it's trying to, you know, come across as. So it's a psychological horror. So I can really tell by the fact that, like, you know, the main person, Lucy, is kind of like that person kind of looking at you directly. The colors chosen are really good. Obviously, like red, blood emphasizes like danger, stuff like that. The puff is quite good as well. Like kind of like again standing out. So it's got like the main bits are really highlighted. The title's really good. Yeah, that was it. There was like good bits and bad bits about the trailer, but it's predominantly bad because I was really like the narrative wasn't clear at all. Like I still don't know. Like I know it's a, you know, a horror film, and like I can, like from let's say half of the trailer I got, let's say, you know, Lucy's acting weird or whatever, she's missing or something. But then I don't really get what's the deal with like the toilets and like who's the dark like kind of person. And so I didn't. Yeah, it's not really clear. And then like the acting, I feel like the acting was quite good, especially the husband of the mother, so Lucy's dad. So it was alright.
So after receiving all the feedback, what I've learned is that definitely there's some faults with the trailer. A lot of people didn't understand the narrative, nor really kind of felt that the true like genre was represented through the trailer. This was either because of the incidental music, the fact that the use of using Kanye West was too relatable, and they felt that it didn't really create the kind of eerie atmosphere that we want, that, you know, was like meant to have for a trailer, for a horror trailer at that. And also just the editing of the trailer, it didn't allow for the true suspense to be built. It was a bit too slow paced, and like there was kind of like no climax that was really being built to like kind of grow to something that people are ultimately gonna feel like, wow, I need to go watch this. So a lot of faults with the trailer, and ultimately a lot of people felt that the trailer let you know, Mental Asylum down, because generally we got good feedback from both the magazine and the poster, and they said that if they did just see the magazine and poster, they did think it was an authentic poster, so meaning that like it could be produced from like a real film institution. And also after seeing let's say the poster, they would actually be quite interested in seeing the film if it was to be a real film. The fact that the poster was very eye-capturing, and that it like the the mise en scène of the picture really created an eerie atmosphere and represented a psychological horror well, with the use of blood, the direct mode of address. People really felt that by having the protagonist look into their eyes, they were kind of like feeling that they were being almost lured in, or kind of being like quite put on edge by having that. So ultimately, from all the feedback that I'm receiving, if I was to do it again, I would just really kind of like put a lot more time into the trailer and kind of really map out what we want in the trailer, so people can understand a little bit about what the film is like. So for example, kind of having like a beginning, middle and end, a clear beginning, middle and end, so people could understand what the narrative is, and almost like from watching the trailer could kind of get a little insight of what is happening to the main protagonist Lucy, and why she is experiencing the tribulations or the troubles that she's experiencing. So thank you. Yes.